So what was the inspiration behind the two books you've just written?
Well, it's my humble contribution to creative art, literature. That's the poem, and the other one is to good governance. That's all the inspiration. Something to live for prosperity.
We have a guest here. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Tona Obaze, and I'm the daughter of Mr. Oseloka Obaze.
Wow, you must be proud of your father tonight.
Yes, definitely. Not just tonight, but every night. He's definitely been a role model throughout my life. Obviously, he's my father, but even more than just being my father, definitely just teaching me to be hardworking and being persistent, and that everything you should do shouldn't just be for yourself, but definitely about giving back to the people who have made you who you are.
Very excited to be here because my great friend, Oseloka Obaze, is launching his two books. So it can't get any better than that. So I am here to support him, and he's actually somebody that I look up to.
Thank you. So what do you think, people who read the book would see, or do you think it would be very inspirational, especially the one that says, here to serve? I know he was the former secretary to the state government of Anambra State.
I haven't read the book myself, so I'm
so
here to get. So I'm here to get a copy. So I really don't know what people will see, but I know, knowing the man, I'll know the in-depth of knowledge that he has. So I think it's going to be worthwhile for everybody to get a copy of the book.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Can you tell us who you are, sir?
My name is Ambassador Ejevime oho2. I was formerly Director and Deputy Head of the United Nations Office for Peace Building Support, and I'm currently the Senior Policy Expert for Global Economic Policy at the Global Governance Institute in Brussels.
Wow. So are you excited to be here today?
Of course, it's a great pleasure to be here.
Have you read any of his books, or did you get a chance to read it?
I have. Actually, I'm going to review the book. I'm going to speak about it.
What do you think about the book so far?
It's a fantastic book. I've read it, and it contains a lot of insights on policy issues and practical issues for policymakers, both in Anambra State and in the whole country.
So having worked with him, are you surprised that he's written books?
No, it's not a surprise. In fact, I expect him to write more. And that is buttressed by the fact that he's not only writing a book on his experience in Anambra, but he has written a poem. It takes some skills to write both poetry and policy books.
Mrs. Obaze, wife of the author, the esteemed author.
Right.
So I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy this day finally is here. He has put in a lot of work doing it, and as such, we're here to celebrate it, and we're very happy.
Do you see more books on the horizon?
Absolutely, absolutely. He's a very prolific writer, and he's had a couple of manuscripts that are yet to make it out, but hopefully he will be putting them out sooner rather than later.
Should we expect any books from you?
Oh, you never know. It's a family trait. It's a family affair. Who knows? I just may borrow a leaf from him, literally.
You must be really proud of your husband.
I am.
We're happy too. We can't wait to see the book.
As well.
Yeah.
Oh.
We haven't met the rest of the kids, but we're going to get a
She
chance.
truly is her father's daughter.
Can you give us a little bit about your background and how you know the author?
Well, I've known Honorable Obaze for maybe 40 years. We grew up together. I'm quite close friends with his two younger brothers, Dubem and Ben. And I knew him while he was in service of the United Nations. I was in the Nigerian military. I retired as a Major General 3 years ago. And when I was in service, I had cause to interact with him on peacekeeping issues. And he's somebody I've always looked up to. And I'm quite impressed that he was able to pen down some of his thoughts while in service and the collection of poems.
Have you had a chance to read any of the poems or give
Not,
your feedback on it?
not the poems, but his account of his stewardship while he was secretary to state government, Anambra State government. I read the book review which Elsie Onbogo published in one of the online journals 2 days ago, and it was a very revealing expose of what any public servant should contribute towards nation building, especially in a country like Nigeria, where we are still developing, and where he proffered a number of solutions as to how we can make Nigeria a better country. I did enjoy reading that big review, and I'm looking forward to reading the entire book to get more information on what his experience was as Secretary to Anambra State Government.
Absolutely, and I think everyone in here feels the same way. Thank you so much for wrapping that up so beautifully.
My name is Fabian Norwezim. I've known Oseloka for more than 30 years. I work for airline industry. I work for Lufthansa Systems right now.
Okay.
And I've known him since we were out of the university, years out of college. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Are you excited to be here tonight?
Yeah, I'm quite excited. I know he's an intellectual and he has a lot of powerhouse in his head. So I'm interested in knowing what he has put down.
So you're definitely not surprised that he's written books?
No, not at all. He's a consummate diplomat and he's traveled around the world a lot. So his experience will be well appreciated.
Thank you so much. Hope you have a good evening, sir.
I sure